lovely people, Nina here. So every year, for a while now, our local library does like a giant library sale. They get book donations from people in the community, and then they also sell books that they have to, like, I don't know what it's called, but like after a while, like libraries have to get rid of books of a certain date off their shelves. And our local library, I feel like other libraries probably do this too, resell them, and then with the money that they make, it goes back into the library and back into them being able to get new books and, yeah, just new things for the library. So all the money goes back then into the local library, and what they do is you get like a whole bag of books for $5. And so each bag that you fill is $5, and then you get whatever used books that you want. And it's just like, I'll put on like tables that are like labeled fiction, nonfiction, whatever. And it's a giant like area that you like go through and look through hundreds and hundreds of books. And it's always kind of fun. It can be kind of stressful because a lot of people go to it, and there's a lot of books, so it can take like a lot of time. And it's for like, they do it for like 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. And normally we go to like 1 or 2 days. This year we just went to the one day, and I was like so overwhelmed by like the amount of books, and I don't really need a whole lot more, but I just kind of went to see what they had. Anywho, I went this year with my mom, and I was like really overwhelmed by like the amount of books and the sheer amount of people, and so she ended up like suggesting 3 books for me, and then there were like a few other ones. So I figured today I would talk about the ones that I ended up picking up. I think we got like a total of, I don't want to say like maybe 10 books total, 15 books total, I don't remember. But she got quite a few, and then I got quite a few, and it was $5 for a bunch of used books, so it's just kind of fun. So the first one that I got is Cutting for Stone. These are ones that she suggested for me, and she was like, you'll really like these. I haven't read them yet, but she's read them yet. This is about 2 twins who are adopted by physicians after becoming orphaned, and dealing with the political climate in Ethiopia. She said that this was really amazing, and that it would be a book that I would like to read in like my like type of genre. I love learning about like any type of political type activism or any like really good story, and she said that I would really like this. So if you've read Cutting for Stone, I've not. This was published in, I'll tell you the publication date. 2009 is the copyright date. So it's been around for a while, so if you've read this, let me know. But she said it was really good and that I should have a copy. So that one, adding that to my TBR. The next one that she suggested for me, because I read a lot of heavy books with a lot of like either sad or dark or political or whatever, she was like, you should have something a little lighter and funny. So she said that Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris would be a good pick. I've read David Sedaris's Holidays on Ice, which is like his Christmas one. David Sedaris is like a comedic writer, I guess. He writes about like his family and his life, and he's just really funny, and she said all these stories are just very funny. And so she's like, it can be like dark but like humorous, so I'm excited for this. I do love David Sedaris' writing, and he is funny. I've heard him speak, and he was really funny and really great. So there's that one. Again, this is just life stories, but comedic. He tells them in a funny way. And then the next one I have is The Signature of All Things by Elizabeth Gilbert, which is another one she suggested for me. It has the pages that are like rigid. It's just my favorite type of book to read. Little fun fact that are like this. And this is about, wait, I'll tell you the inside thing. Spanning much of the 18th and 19th centuries, the sweeping novel follows the fortunes of the Whitakers, a family of botanical explorers led by enterprising Henry Whitaker, a poor-born Englishman who makes his fortune in South America quinine trade and swiftly becomes the richest man in the world. And then his daughter is the botanist and considerable gifts herself. She said I would like this because I loved The Language of Flowers, which is a book that follows a girl who learns all about flowers and their meaning, and works at a flower shop. And so she was like, because you love that book so much, you'll really like this, and has like a similar concept from what I've gathered about knowledge of flowers and background of flowers. So there's that one. I'm excited for that. And then the next ones I have are technically children's books, but I'm excited about them. This one I picked out solely by myself. This is Harry Styles, The Evolution of a Modern Superstar. I just thought this was funny, and I love Harry Styles, and it's literally just like, I feel like it'd be like a great coffee table book. It's literally just like a book on Harry Styles. I sent this to my sisters, and they were like, you spent money on this? And I was like, I had to fill the bag of books, so it went in the bag. It's literally just like a biography type book, I guess, about Harry Styles. Yeah, I literally just got it because it made me laugh, and why not? Harry Styles, iconic. And then the last one I have is Fauci, a boy from Brooklyn who became America's doctor. And I just thought this was cute. My mom and I were looking through the children's books just to see what they had, and this was one of them. And it's the story of like Dr. Fauci's life, and considering everything that he's going through right now and all the shit that's happening, I was like, I love Dr. Fauci, and I just thought that this was really cute. And he's just had such an amazing career and has done so much that I was like, okay, I kind of need this. So, yeah, this is literally just a cute little children's book on Dr. Fauci. Yeah, I'm excited about this. And, yeah. So, there's that one. I feel like this is also, like, a good part of, like, history. Anyways, I thought it was cute. So, those are all the books that I got at the library sale. Let me know if you've read these. These are all, like, older books. And I feel like classics and ones that just, should be read. So, there's all of these. Overall, I think it's a pretty successful, haul. A few books that are the, like, ones that are from, like, the actual library that they can no longer have there, and then a few that people just donated that are used books. So, eco-friendly, and I got some great reads. That is all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you are reading down below. As always, free Palestine and Sudan and Congo. May all people live free from oppression. I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye!